guys, what's up? I'm back again with another video today, and we are going to be talking about some of my favorite albums and songs of the month. Now, right now it's June, but this is technically going to be like a May and April music favorite jam thing, because I haven't made one since March. That was the first one and the only one that I have. So I'm just gonna go over some of my favorite albums and everything. I'm just going to call this one the April-May music favorites because I was listening to all of these throughout all that time. I've definitely got the rocker look going on, and I feel more like myself than I ever have. Finally, I can wear different earrings now. I don't have to stick to the real gold ones because my ears are healed, so I've been wearing these. They're nothing too crazy, but I think they look really, really cool. Also, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but that side of the room is my brother's and not mine. I share a room with my brother. Don't think I mentioned that until this point, but that's why there's all that stuff. None of that belongs to me. All of that is my brother's, and he's 10 years old. So I guess let's just get into things. Okay, so the first album that I want to talk about is one that does not really go with the rest of them. At least it's in the same era as some of the other albums, but I've been listening to a lot of ABBA recently, and I would not look like someone who listens to ABBA, do I? Not at all. I don't think so, at least not with this look on. No, I've always loved ABBA since I was a kid because this is one thing that my dad and I used to listen to in the car. He really liked ABBA, which is really weird because he doesn't seem like someone who'd listen to them either. But he had a wide variety of, music and everything, so ABBA was one of those things that we used to listen to in the car, and this was the exact album that we had when I was a kid, I think. But anyway, we had this album or something like it. I'm pretty sure it was this one. It has all of their greatest hits on it, and I've been listening to it like non-stop since I got it just because it makes me so happy. I'm someone who loves rock and disco. I'm not one of those people that like picks one, and apparently that's like really weird, like you're supposed to pick one. But I guess I did not grow up during that time, so I did not have a side. I used to honestly be more disco before because I was not a fan of a lot of 70s rock, and now I love 70s rock and 80s rock. So, we've got all the good ones. We got Dancing Queen, we got Knowing Me, Knowing You, Take a Chance, we got Take a Chance on Me, I'm an Idiot, Mamma Mia, Lay All Your Love on Me. I love that song so much. I could like listen to that on repeat, just saying. Super Trooper, also love that song. I've been listening to that one a lot more recently. I Have a Dream, The Winner Takes It All. That song was my jam when I was younger, and it still is. I love that song. The Winner Takes It All is like emotions. Money, 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 love that song. SOS, Chiquitita, Fernando, Voulez-vous, I don't know French. Gimme, 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 a man after midnight. Does your mother know? One of Us. That song is so pretty, and I never heard it until now. So maybe we didn't have this album because I never heard of the song, or at least I don't remember it. But One of Us is a fucking bop, okay? It is a bop, okay? The Name of the Game, Thank You for the Music, and Waterloo. So those are the songs on this. If you're interested in ABBA, if you're interested in 70s disco, I heavily suggest ABBA. Now, onto the other favorites because I have a lot more where that came from. So along with the 70s theme, we got Alice Cooper's greatest hits album. It's called Mascara and Monsters. And this album I thought was going to have like more 80s stuff in it, like stuff like Poison, and I was surprised to see that most of it is the 70s stuff. Apparently I didn't read the back of it because I'm a moron. It has 22 songs on it, which is a ton. I'm 18, Is It My Body, Desperado, Under My Wheels, Be My Lover, School's Out, Elected, Hello Hooray, Generation Landslide, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Billion Dollar Babies, Teenage Lament, Muscle of Love, Only Women Bleed. That song is really good. Department of Youth, Welcome to My Nightmare, I Never Cry, You and Me, How You Gonna See Me Now, From the Inside, Clones, We're All, and Poison. Just trying to get through them all because that was a lot. But it has a ton of Alice Cooper on it. If you really love him, I would definitely suggest getting this one because it does like not stop. There's so much music on it. And of course, my favorite song on here is Poison because that is my favorite era of music. But I also love Desperado. I really love School's Out, of course. Only Women Bleed, Welcome to My Nightmare is really cool. And man, they're all really good. Is It My Body's cool. I'm 18 is cool. Let's see, Elected. It's good. It's some good shit, okay? It's good. If you like 70s rock, I suggest some Alice Cooper. And if you like more, like, I guess the 80s sound, I don't want to say like glam, because it's not really glam and it's not really thrash, sort of in the middle, I guess, just 80s rock, then I suggest some of the other albums like Trash, because that's where Poison, no, what album is Poison on? I don't know. I don't remember. I'll put it like here. This is the album that Poison is from, because I can't remember right now. So the next album that I have for you guys is Kiss. Now, let me talk about my boys Kiss here for a minute. Kiss has changed my life. If you haven't been able to tell, I have 2 pins, and if you saw my room tour, I have like a Kiss wall started. Like, I love Kiss quite a bit. And I saw this at Walmart for $5. It's Kiss's greatest hits. It doesn't have that, well, it has 15 songs, that's a lot, I guess, but to me it doesn't seem like a lot. And I love them so much. I love all of their stuff because they've been a band since the 70s, right? And they've been making music since then. So they have 70s rock, they have 80s rock, they have 90s rock, early 2000s shit. Like, they have it all. And I love all of it. There really isn't an era that I don't like. This Greatest Hits album, I think, came out in the late 80s, so there really isn't any of the newer stuff on it. It's got Let's Put the X in Sex. You Make Me Rock Hard. Love Gun, Detroit Rock City, I Love It Loud, Deuce, Lick It Up, Heaven's on Fire, Calling Dr. Love, Strutter, Beth, the Eric Carr version, Tears Are Falling, I Was Made for Loving You, Rock and Roll All Night, and Shout It Out Loud. Now, I don't really think there's a song on here that I don't like, but I will tell you my favorites are Love Gun, of course, Detroit Rock City, I'm sure most people have heard that song.
I feel tired on Saturday night.
Lick It Up is really good. The title makes me giggle, I'm sorry. And Heaven's on Fire is a fucking bop. Like, Heaven's on Fire slays. Every single time I hear Heaven's on Fire, I lose it. Like, I start dancing around the apartment like a freaking ape. Like, there is no way that I can listen to that song and keep my ass still. It is such a bop. It slaps. It slaps, bitch. It slaps. Heaven's on Fire slaps. If you don't like much Kiss, you at least gotta listen to Heaven's on Fire, okay? Like, Eric's drumming, Paul's vocals, the everything, the guitar, the ding it. Okay. Calling Dr. Love is a really good song. Beth, the Eric Carr version, fucks me up every time I hear it because I love that man, every fiber of my being, and just every single time I hear it, it's already like a song that just makes you feel emotions. Like, Peter Criss's version, the original version, was like really good. But then you hear Eric's version and it makes you so sad because he's gone, and it's like, oh, I get emotional when I listen to it. So I sometimes have to skip it when I'm listening to this album because I'm like, I can't right now. If it was the original one, I could just listen to it, no problem, because Peter Criss is still here. But because Eric Carr is gone, I get really sad when I hear it. Tears Are Falling, which is very appropriate after listening to Beth by Eric Carr. I love that song. And then, of course, I Was Made for Loving You is like the song that just brought me into this Kiss hell. Like, it's the song that converted me when I first heard it. And I think it was Just Dance 2 that had it. You know, I was flipping through songs when I was younger and I saw it and I was like, hey, that song sounds cool. It's rock and roll. I want to play that song. And I played it. I've been a Kiss fan since, but I just didn't know it yet. I get emotional over Kiss. I love my boys. I love Ace and I love Eric Carr. Like, those are my guys, okay? Ace is still here. I could still potentially meet that man. That man in his cute little ducky shorts. I gotta put that picture in there. So, enough with Kiss, because if I talk any more about them, this video is gonna be like a freaking like 2-hour video. So, enough with the Kiss. Let me talk about my boys Metallica, okay? So my friend and I are gonna be going to see Metallica live, and I'm still shook thinking about it, that I'm going to see Daddy Hetfield in person, and Kirk Hammett, and Lars, and Rob. I'm going to freaking lose my mind. I'm gonna go bonkers. I love them. They're so great. They're the gods of metal. Just saying. Also Dave Mustaine. We love Dave Mustaine. He's a beautiful man. But, oh, this album's fucking good, okay? It's freaking good. You can fight me all you want saying that new Metallica is nothing like old Metallica and that new Metallica sucks. And I will just look at you like you snorted cocaine, because how does it sound any different than their old stuff? It sounds the same. And if not, I like it more than some of their older stuff. It slaps. This album is so good. I don't understand why everyone is like, oh, new Metallica is nothing like old Metallica was. Old school Metallica was the epitome of thrash metal.
Bitch, what?
Bitch, what? Like, this is like the epitome of thrash metal. And it was made in 2016. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. But anyways, I was saying that we're gonna see them live, and so we got these CDs with the tickets. And it is, not only is the music amazing, but also the quality of the CD is great. Like, it's one of these ones that flips out. Ooh, look at that. So fucking creepy. It flips out and everything, and it's got the multiple discs, and it's just like, it's so fancy. And then in here is the little lyric book, and it's so freaky looking. Like, honestly, this one scares the shit out of me. But like, look at these. Look, like, it's so well made, and I love stuff like this, okay? I love it when it seems like they put time and effort into thinking about this and distributing it and making it a thing and all that. Anyways, I didn't even say what the name of the album is. It is Hardwired to Self-Destruct, and that is one of the songs on there is called Hardwired, and it is it's a slap. It's a slap. I was trying to say it slaps and it's a bop at the same time, and I said it's a slap. Should that be a new thing? It's a slap. This fucking song slaps, okay? It is a bop. I love Hardwired. Atlas Rise will like make me freak out. Moth into Flame is so good. Dream No More is so good. And frickin' Man Unkind, Here Comes Revenge, Am I Savage, Spit Out the Bone is so good. Like, how are these not like thrash metal anthems? These songs are so good, and no one talks about it, and then everyone shits on them nowadays. I love Metallica so much, and all of their albums are so great, and this one is so good. This one, like, I honestly like it more than some of the 90s stuff. Like, this one is so good. I don't understand it. I'm sorry, I'm ranting now. It stopped being a music favorite and started becoming a Metallica rant, because I'm like, I don't understand these people that say that it does not sound the same as it did before, because it sounds so good. Like, what? Your logic, no correlation whatsoever. With that out of the way, I love Metallica, and Hardwired to Self-Destruct is a fucking great album if you like thrash metal. So, listen to it. Don't judge it without listening to it first. Just listen to it, and then you'll be like, oh shit, they do sound the same. So the next album that I want to shed some light on is Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Now, I love my boys Guns N' Roses. I've really been a fan of them since I was a child because my mom used to play them all the time. Like, no joke. I know that Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi are like the two bands that like most kids know of because their mom or dad played them for them. And those were two of the bands that I grew up listening to because my mom also. And I didn't realize how hot they were until recently. They're all so pretty. Everyone talks about Axl, and yes, he's a beautiful man, okay? I especially love his glam look. Glam Guns N' Roses needs more appreciation because glam Axl was like an angel. Like, look at this man. How is that even possible? He's beautiful. I love him. He deserves all of the hugs. But my boy Slash. Of course, we all know who Slash is. If you don't know who Slash is, I think you've been living under a rock. But Slash, the guitar god, I love Slash. He's one of my celebrity crushes. Like, look at him. So it's probably not gonna focus, I'm sorry, but he's just so pretty. But you probably, if you don't even listen to metal or rock music or 80s stuff, anything old, anything like that, you probably know these songs. Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Paradise City. And you probably know Sweet Child of Mine. Just, you know, you might know it. You may have heard of it. Just, you know, maybe. As much as I love those songs, I feel like I need to give some love and affection to some of the other songs that maybe people don't know as much. It's So Easy is a bop. They just released, I don't know if it was just the music video or just unseen footage from the music video, and I haven't watched it yet because some of it's a little scandalous and I get really awkward when talking about sexual things. I also love Out to Get Me, and the ending is just iconic. Let me play it for you real quick. Also, Mr. Brownstone, you may have heard of that one, but I feel like that one is a little less known and it's about heroin, so they don't play it on the radio as much. Mr. Brownstone is great. I also love You're Crazy. That one is fun to dance around to. Night Train is really awesome. Like, it's just, Guns N' Roses is great. And I'm so happy they're touring again. Alright, so the second to last album that I have to show you is this, which is the best of Dio. Now Dio was a god in the world of metal. He was amazing, and I had no idea who he was until recently. And I have actually heard his songs before without knowing that it was him, such as Holy Diver and Rainbow in the Dark. Now Rainbow in the Dark is definitely one that I've heard before. I'm not sure if I've heard Holy Diver before, but it's like the most famous song of his.
Holy diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea.
Rainbow in the Dark is so good, and I remember listening to it like on the radio, like the oldies station when I was younger, and I was like, this song is so cool. The way it just dun, 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 the way it starts up is like so cool. Feels all magical and everything. And Holy Diver, when I first listened to it, I was like, this is like the coolest thing ever. And I literally, that is one song that I will always have stuck in my head, even if I haven't listened to it that day or anytime recently. I'll just be like, Holy Diver! Like, I always have it stuck in my head for whatever reason. It's so, it's so catchy and so good. Aside from those two amazing songs that you may know of, there's Stand Up and Shout, which is really awesome. Straight Through the Heart is really good. We Rock, The Last in Line, Mystery, King of Rock and Roll, Sacred Heart, Hungry for Heaven, that one's cool. Rock and Roll Children, Man on the Silver Mountain, Dream Evil, I like that one. I Could Have Been a Dreamer, love that one. Luck Up the Wolves, love that one. Strange Highways. This album's good. If you like the old stuff, if you like rock, if you like metal, then Dio's the way to go. Now, last but not least is Dokken, the greatest hits. Now Dokken, if you don't know who Dokken is, they're a hair band, a glam metal band, the beautiest? The most beautiful men ever. Not ever. They're beautiful. All of the glam guys were beautiful. I can't say one of them was the most beautiful because they're all so beautiful I can't pick one, but I mean, if I had to pick one, it might be Nikki Sixx, but you know what? That's a story for another day because I love me some Nikki Sixx. But Dokken is one of my favorite bands now, and I did not know them until quite recently once again. Because Dokken is not one of those bands where, like, Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue and stuff, like, they weren't as well known, and I don't understand why. Like, I really love all of the songs on here. There is not one that I don't like on here, like, at all. I can't tell you one. They're all really good, and that's very rare. Usually there's, like, a few songs where it's like, I don't like that at all. No, like, I have my favorites, but I also don't have any ones that I don't like. Like, not at all. Breaking the Chains, so fucking good. Paris is Burning, this is a live version on this album, and it's fucking good. Into the Fire, the song that started it all. That was the first Dokken song that I heard. Boy, my life was changed when I heard that song. Just Got Lucky, really good. Alone Again, that song is so good. Like, oh my god. I'm sorry I keep doing this, but it's like the only way I can describe it. Like, it's perfect. And Tooth and Nail, really good. The Hunter, really good. In My Dreams, amazing. Love that song. It's Not Love, really good. Dream Warriors, amazing. They played it in Nightmare on Elm Street, one of them. I don't remember which one it is because I've never seen any of them. But it was on there and they had Freddy Krueger in the video and it was fucking hilarious. Burning Like a Flame, good. Heaven Sent, good. Mr. Scary. Let me talk to you about Mr. Scary because that song... Oh, Mr. Scary. Now, I went crazy about Van Halen's Eruption, right? Mr. Scary is up there with Eruption in terms of the greatest, and I mean greatest, guitar solos. Mr. Scary is an all just like guitar instrumental song, and George Lynch, that motherfucker. Mr. Scary is so good and no one talks about it. Like, I only stumbled across it because it was suggested to me on YouTube, and I'm so glad I clicked on it because Mr. Scary changed my life. I want to be able to play this song so badly on the guitar, it's not even funny. Like, Mr. Scary is so good. It's so good. Like, it's so good. I'm sorry, I just burped. I'm so excited. Mr. Scary is so good. I love that song. Like, if I had to pick maybe a favorite Dawkins song, it might be that one, and it doesn't even have words in it. That one and Unchain the Night, which is not on this CD, and I'm pissed off about that. Unchain the Night is so good, and it's not on here for whatever freaking reason. But we also have Walk Away, Mirror Mirror, and Too High to Fly. All good shit. Anyways, yeah, there's that. I love Dawkins. I love him so freaking much. They're so George Lynch is one of my 80s crushes, and he's still really cute, I think. Like, I think that about a lot of the rock stars, like even Nikki Sixx is still slaying. I love him so much. I should dedicate an entire video to my 80s glam crushes, because that would be freaking funny, to just go off about how much I love Nikki Sixx. Like, I love Nikki Sixx way too much. And he turned 60 this year. And he's married and has children that are older than me. I think I still need to see a therapist or something. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I went into depth in some of these and ranted a bit and freaked out over Nikki Sixx and how hot some of these dudes are. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys look forward to another music favorites, which I will get around to hopefully by the end of this month, but probably won't. It'll probably be like in July or maybe even August, because we're moving next month, so I may not even get a chance to just sit down and talk about music with you guys. That's all I got. You guys stay beautiful, rock on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I still don't know how to finish my videos.